Hello, this video is out there for all the Christians out there that are simply burnt out on American Christianity. And I want to do a video series and start a conversation about a book that I've recently read. It's called The Irresistible Revolution by Shane Claiborne. It's an excellent book. In it he goes over his walk in becoming an ordinary radical, as he calls it, but what I would call it is just a follower of Christ. And he goes from American Christianity to follower of Jesus Christ. He asks in the book and in his own life, did Jesus really mean what he said? And after reading the book, I'm sure you will come to the conclusion that Jesus really did mean what he said. And once you come to that conclusion, you'll ask yourself, well, what does that mean for my life? How should I change things? I had been an atheist a few years back from, about 1999 to 2004. And I wasn't just a lazy atheist, I was a pretty smart atheist. I had read a lot of the different books by the famous atheist authors, Darwin books, everything I could get my hands on. And it was a long journey for me, and it was science that led me to belief in God, and archaeology that led me to Jesus Christ. And, of course I did what everybody else does when they decide they want to follow Jesus Christ. You go to a church, and you learn from them, and you listen to the preacher, and you make friends at the church. But something always for the last few years has felt frustrating for me. It just felt like no one was really on board. It felt like everybody liked to go to church on Sunday, but nobody wanted to talk about God Monday through Saturday or even Sunday evening. Nobody tithed. Tithing was always an option, or it was out of abundance that they would give if they gave anything. And it was just it was frustrating that I felt like here we have this belief in God and belief in Jesus Christ, and nobody listens. And I would always use the analogy to my wife that, if a police officer pulled you over, and told you to walk on a line, you would do it because he has authority, at least he has perceived authority. And, here we say we believe in this Jesus Christ and God, and he tells us to do something, and we completely blow it off. So it was always frustrating to me. I didn't understand it. And it was just a real turnoff. And then, luckily, this year, I read this book, or actually, it may have been 2007, I read this book, and it was kind of like a red pill moment for me. If you've seen The Matrix, you'll know what I'm talking about. In the movie The Matrix, the main character, Neo, he's stuck basically in a computer world. His mind is stuck in this computer world, and he's kind of living in a dream, but not waking up. So it's real to the mind, but fake to reality. And another character named Morpheus gives him an option. He says you can take a blue pill and you'll go back to your dream world, or you can take the red pill and you'll be unplugged from the Matrix and you'll live in reality. And for me, reading this book was a red pill moment, even though I think I was more forward leaning when it comes to trying to follow Jesus and help poor people, help the homeless, but I was still on board with the American Christian movement, which I believe is more antichrist than anything. And that's because, American churches really promote the American dream. They don't really promote the Great Commission. And that's my biggest disconnect with the church. So it's very disheartening, and I'm a disenfranchised Christian, I guess, living in the United States. Because even though I go to church and I really enjoy my pastor, he's absolutely a follower of Christ, but a lot of the people in the church, and I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people in the church just kind of follow the American Christianity role, where you just do the Sunday and then you're done. You wash your hands of it. You don't volunteer. You don't help the church. It's not really a community. People don't realize that without somebody there to rake the leaves and open the doors and greet people and all kinds of things, the church is just a bunch of volunteers. And they shouldn't even be called volunteers, because it's just everybody should do it. It should just be like, you take care of your house. Everybody has their roles. Kids take out the garbage, mom makes dinner, Dad goes to work. So it's very frustrating that the American church isn't like that. And then you've got the pastors with their Mercedes Benz, and Starbucks coffee is being sold at a lot of the mega churches, even though Starbucks treats their laborers in South America like slaves. So it's very disenfranchising being a part of the American church, and I've tried to disconnect myself, and I really didn't know where to go because there was no examples. And that's why I'm highly recommending this book. I'm going to do some videos that talk about this book. I'm going to reread it and read, maybe 1 or 2, 3 chapters, and then talk about them. I hope if you have this book or you can get it on Amazon.com for $6. It's a great book. I think it's a life-changing book for people who are Christian living in the United States. And anyway, this is my first video for this blog. I have another blog. A lot of you may know me as Vision Victory if you're watching this video right now. But I really want to focus on talking about Christ, and I didn't want the subject or the blogs or the comments to be distracted with any other topics. So anyway, God bless you, and I look forward to putting another video out and hearing from you. Thank you.